This week on Joprah.
Hello everyone, welcome to Joprah. I'm your host, Joprah Winfrey. Today we have some very special guests from the tale of Gulliver's Travels. Please welcome our first guest, Gulliver.
Woo! Yeah! Gulliver!
Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm...
Before we get started, I would like to announce I lost 80 pounds on the Joprah diet. For more information on how you can lose weight, check out this month's edition of Joprah magazine on shelves now. Back to our guest, Gulliver, from this month's Joprah Book Club featured book, Gulliver's Travels. It will bedazzle you with its brilliance. Gulliver, tell us about yourself.
Well, I come from a poor background. I was the third out of five children, so I was the middle child. It's always been hard being the middle child. But I took my education very seriously. I wanted to change my destiny from living in the lower class. So I attended Cambridge for 2 years. But after that, my family, we had financial troubles, again, because of our lack of money. So I had to pull out, and I decided to become an apprentice of a surgeon, and that's where my journeys began.
Oh, so tell us about your extensive travels, Gulliver.
Well, I served on about 2 or 3 different ships as a surgeon. We were exploring the Eastern Mediterranean a lot, and I got on this final ship that I was going to take a job for, and we had a really bad storm. The winds were going, the rain, everything. We lost over half our crew. Only 6 of us made it out on the lifeboat, and something happened, and the next thing I knew, I woke up and I was on land, and I was tied up by all these midgets. Yeah, like Emmert, and they were tying me up, and I think that they were scared of me. I don't think they'd ever seen anybody like our size. So then they decided to take me to their leader, their emperor, and it was there where after several weeks I gained my freedom under a few conditions. I had to help them with any construction that they wanted. They were small, short, weak. I could easily help construction. And in time of war, I had to be their, I had to defend them, and I had to be their protector. And so after gaining my freedom, I learned that there are these 2 factions of these little people, and their tensions were quite high at the time. And the empire I was staying with who caught me originally were the Laputians. So that's who I was in charge of protecting in order to keep my freedom. So the Blefutians, they were the enemy empire, and so they were attacking one day with their warships, and I used my size and strength to tile them up and stop their advance. And it scared them so much that the war completely stopped. I pretty much ended it. And after protecting them, I was able to convince their emperor and their leader to let me go. And I decided to go to the other side to go see what the other empire was like. And they actually helped me build a ship, and that's where I was able to embark on my journey home and return home to tell you.
So, if you had the chance, would you do it again?
It was a fun experience. It was definitely something different, and I wouldn't do anything different if I had to do it all over again.
That's very good. Now let's get a round of applause for Gulliver. Yeah! Now we're going to introduce our next guest after this short intermission from our sponsors.
Rated E for everyone.
Dear PlayStation, my kids never want to hang out with me, but wait till they see this.
Yeah, not to be Buzzkill McGee here, but a better way to spend time with Kyle, Abby, and your lovely wife Jenny is to buy them a PS3. With Blu-ray movies and games like Little Big Planet, it's fun for the whole family. And way less, Lethal.
Jenny, how did you...
Ooh, Scraps likes you.
PS3, now $2.99.
PlayStation.
Now back to our show, Joprah. I'd like to introduce our next guest, Emperor of the Lilliputians.
Somebody help me, my neck hurt, my chain heavy, go heavy, flow heavy, Gucci bag full of cash, so heavy. Listen.
Be still.
So, Emperor, tell me what you thought about Gulliver.
You know, that jib rolled up on my beach one day, and me and all these people, you know, we was just walking, and I see him just laying there. I'm like, yo, tie him up. We gonna bring him home, because, you know, I didn't know what it really was. I just see this big object on my beach. So I tie him up, and I take him to my house, and, you know, we be asking him questions, and he gonna understand us, and Craig, and I was just like, yo, go put him right next to my house. You know, we watch him for a few days, and you gotta know what it was. I mean, I never seen somebody so big like that before, other than, you know, watching the Big East play, and it was crazy. I was like, what's going on? I mean, this jit just magically falls out of the sky from the moon or something, and, you know, we was scared, you know, real scared.
So, what about your language? I mean, why could you talk?
You know, he walked up into my house, and he was talking all crazy, I don't even know what it was, and I told him, you gotta understand what I'm saying to you, or else we ain't gonna be able to communicate. And he just never understood me. And so we had to kind of talk, you know, drawing pictures, playing Pictionary and all that. What that one game where you make hand motions and you gotta try to guess what they be saying?
Charades?
Yeah, charades. We did some of that. And sometimes we get on the computer and look up Google images, pictures, try to explain what each other was trying to say. And, you know, it's all what it was. I mean, it's over now.
So, now let's say more about you. You talking about your house and, you know, your kingdom and all that?
Well, you know, I'm working on a new house because that giant dude pissed all over my old one. And now my wife is always like, it smells. And I'm like, man, shut up. But, you know what it is. You got to please the woman. You ain't pleasing the woman, you ain't really, you know, happy marriage. You know, the man's the head, but the woman's the neck. She turns me whichever way she want to go. I mean, one time we walked up into a store. She wanted $200 pair of Louis Vuitton glasses. I said, girl, give me a break. She said, nah. I said, give me a break. And she said, nah. So I bought them.
Well, we'll continue Joprah after the break.
It's the money you could be saving with Geico. Even after this commercial ends, he'll be here waiting. He just wants you to save money.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Well, that's the end of our show. Let's give our two guests a big round of applause. Now join us next week for our special on Tiger Woods and his transgressions lately.
Next week on Joprah, Tiger Woods and his wife join us. Find out what happens next.